Hey guys, welcome to the Jason Saunders channel. Welcome to part 2 of the NES collection. We've got some goodies in the collection, and yeah, I've got some orange sunglasses on today, rocking it out with some of the orange. You know, some days you just feel like orange, and you just go with it, go with the flow. Anyway, guys, part 3. Got some goodies. All right. So, starting off here, we got Turtles 2, the arcade game. Excellent game. I had this when I was little, and I loved it. And I remember playing this at the arcade. It's a little bit different, but man, they did a good job with this. Everything is included from the arcade, except I think there's 2 bonus levels and 2 new bosses. So that's definitely cool as well. Awesome game. I think every NES owner, if you don't already own it, pick this one up. It's 2-player as well, so lots of fun. And yeah, one of my favorites. Here's a goodie. We got Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse and the slipcover, those good old slipcovers. There we are. This one goes for a little bit these days. I think it's definitely the most expensive out of the 3. Maybe the original one's getting up there too, I think. But yeah, remember when you bought an NES game brand new and it came with those slipcovers. So those are cool, and I should actually put it in one of these. I got one of those clear cases. Remember these guys? You know, you go. I remember way back when going to Kmart, and that's a while back when Kmart was around. And they'd have like big bins, huge bins of these, and there was like clear ones and multicolored ones, and it was really cool. So that's pretty neat. And we got, I love the art on this one. Got some Road Blasters. I remember playing this at my friend's place. He had this game, and I just fell in love with it. I loved it. I didn't know it was an arcade game back when, but yeah. Lots of fun. And yeah, the art is just, that's one of my favorites right there. Here's another childhood game of mine, Narc. This was also an arcade game with digitized characters. You roam around the streets, you got machine guns and rocket launchers, and it's kind of violent. You're blowing up bodies, and the limbs and everything fly around, and it's crazy. You go around, you got a bicycle helmet on, motorbike helmet, and there's like a blue guy and a red guy, and yeah, lots of fun. Check it out, Narc. This one's a lot of fun. I had no idea this was out. Batman Returns. This is a great game. Nice beat 'em up. Goes for about the $30 range. It might be more now, probably more. Everything seems to be skyrocketing these days. But yeah, fun beat 'em up. Graphics are nice. There was one for the Super Nintendo, and that is gorgeous as well. I've got that in the collection as well. But yeah, again, great music. Awesome. And it really follows the movie quite a bit. There's cutscenes and all that stuff. Really nice. Highly seek that one out. We've got Super C. Again, this is the second game to the Contra series on the NES. The original one was fabulous. This one is right up there as well. This one has the side-scrolling levels, and then it's got the over-the-head view as well. So kind of cool, kind of mixes it up there a little bit. But again, really nice run-and-gun game. Crazy aliens, you know, aliens everywhere. It's a good time. Now we got another goodie here, Metroid. Not too much to say about this game. This game's awesome. It was one of the few games that was kind of open world at that time. And the music is really great. Even when you play this today, the music is still impressive. And it's very eerie. It's got this very eerie feeling to it when you play it. Very cool. Abadox. Now we got some good games in this pile here. Yeah, this is another good one. Crazy levels. It's like you're inside all these alien things, and there's like intestines. It's kind of gross. It's like hearts and intestines and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's kind of crazy they didn't censor this game, but yeah, there's some crazy stuff in here. Check this one out. It's a good SMOP game, a side view shooter, but yeah, I do like this one though. Championship Bowling, not too bad, you know. Goes for a couple of dollars. It's, you know, not too much to say about it. Kind of a filler game. Flight of the Intruder. I can't remember if this was if you got the in-view cockpit or out of view. I can't remember this one too well. I'll have to try this one out. It's one of those flight games anyway, I'm sure. Predator. Schwarzenegger. He's the Predator. He's right. He's not actually there. It's Arnold there. And you play as me, and we go into the jungle, and we find the Predator. He's there somewhere. And it's not a bad game. It's not too bad. You pump you up full of lead into the jungle, and you find predators. And it's got the side-scrolling level, and it's got this multicolored level. When you reach the predators, it's really freaky looking, and all that stuff like that. You should try it out. It's not too bad. I had to do the Predator, you know. I had to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, you know. Yeah, I had to. This one's actually not too bad. It's hard, though. I think you kind of need a walkthrough at a certain part. It's difficult, but the music's really cool. I dig it. What do we have? Bad News Baseball by Tecmo. This one's excellent. Good baseball game there. Astyanax. Pretty cool. I think this was an arcade game as well. Not too bad. Kung Fu. This one goes way back for me. I think it was one of the first games I had played, along with Mario Brothers. And I remember seeing the arcade. The arcade was actually at a Sobeys grocery store, and I remember just playing that all the time there. You know, really cool. It's still a lot of fun. It's a short game. It's challenging. The pixel art's awesome. As you can see, I love these black labeled cards. These were some of the first NES releases, but really cool. Then we got Bases Loaded right there. Nice, great baseball game. Nice graphics. And then we got a Tengen card here. What do we got? Skull and Crossbones. These were just impressive overall as a kid. It felt like you were really getting something special with these, and they were so different from the traditional NES cards. So it's like, wow, look at these Tengen cards. But yeah, I remember renting this one all the time. At the time, it's got some nice graphics. So some really big characters on the screen. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, actually. It's challenging, but if you like pirates and you like Crossbones, check it out. What do we have here? Okay, we got Load Runner. This one's fun, rather difficult game though. You gotta be quick on your feet. A puzzle game, but cool nonetheless. Buckio here. This one goes for quite a bit, but I've got the labels kind of destroyed, but probably nonetheless, it's still probably worth a little bit anyway. Yeah, this one goes, I forget. I don't know if it's a couple hundred. I forget. I'll have to check. But, with the label broken, I don't know how much it'll be. Probably not much. Who knows? I got it. Whatever. We got Prince of Persia. I remember playing this at a friend's place. He had it on his computer. I had no idea what type of computer it was, but it was an old one, and we played it all the time. And I was amazed back then with the animation and everything. It was amazing. It was all very realistically animated. You know, it had frames. It had crazy frames of animation and fighting animations and jumping animations and stuff. It was very impressive, and I still love this game. I've never beaten it. I probably never will, but I just love this game. Prince of Persia. And the art is, I love that art there too. Very cool. The one on the Super Nintendo, which I've got. I think it's Prince of Persia and the Sands of Time. Maybe that's, is it that one? I don't know. Or is that the movie? Because they did a Prince of Persia movie. I don't know. When I get to the Super Nintendo collection, I'll find that out. We got Twin Eagle. I was thinking this was Twin Cobra at the time. I don't know why. But this one's all right. It's a over-the-head shmup shooter. It's difficult. It's not too bad. It's got one repetitive soundtrack throughout the whole game, which at least it's kind of okay, I guess. It's kind of short. But not too bad. Here's a game, never heard of it before. Final Fantasy? What's this? What is this? Great game. I've got the manual and the map here somewhere. And yeah, you're definitely going to need that. The very first one, you know, they've gone quite a ways with the Final Fantasy games these days. Kind of funny to yank this thing out. But yeah, a lot of fun. Skate or Die. I love the art on this one. Look at this. And the music is fabulous as well. It's got different modes, skateboarding modes and stuff like that. Playing it now, I'm kind of like, it was all right. But at the time, way back when, I had a lot of fun with it. It's not too bad. I'm not good at this game, so I wipe out a whole lot. And yeah. Here's a cool one. Look at this yellow label. I kind of like this one. They're very simplistic. But Low G Man, this is a great game. A great 2D side scroller beat 'em up. Great graphics. The music is awesome. Seek this one out. It doesn't go for a whole lot, but again, I kind of question saying that because a couple years ago it wasn't a lot, and I know from a lot of people the gaming and everything is going up in price. So I don't know. If it's a half decent price, I'd pick it up for sure. And then we got The Legend of Kage. This one, they did a second game for the Nintendo DS, which I've got, and that one's a lot of fun too. This one is good. Side-scrolling, you jump like crazy. You jump like 20 stories up in the air. Just like a regular Kung Fu flick, pretty much. Like you're jumping on the wires, you know, you're connected to the wires. And you're jumping around, defeating ninjas. It's a lot of fun. I've never completed it, but I've had a lot of fun playing it, so cool. And the art's very 90s, which is a plus for me. Baseball, the very first baseball game to come out for the system. Very basic, but not too bad. It's fun. It's not RBI baseball by any chance, but yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. Again, the art, awesome. I love those. I love the pixel art, right? Very nice. Xevious. I like this game. Guess I should show you guys first before I'm like, Xevious, and not even show it on the screen here. There it is. Very cool. The levels don't change up too much. You're basically staring at the same sort of, you got grass and trees, and that's pretty much it. Defeating aliens and alien spaceships and mostly weird looking shapes. Oh, we got lots of time. I'm just checking the time here. All right, we've got Rollerball. This is an impressive pinball game for NES. It's awesome looking, really cool. Definitely pick this one up. You get it for a couple of dollars, and I know it's still cheap. I know. In my heart of hearts, I know. They say that a lot in anime. In my heart of hearts. Yeah. All right. Double Dragon 2. The best Double Dragon of the series. I've got part 3 as well. That one's tough. It's fun though. Double Dragon 2 is just awesome. Great music, great stages, everything. The first one had some awesome music as well, but man, there was some it got so hard. I've never beaten it before. And my friend owned it and he never beat it as well. We get to like the cave, and after that, well, that's when when you get to the cave, that's when it does some crazy platforming. And then a beat 'em up, that's not really that cool because the jumping is very awkward. And yeah, so if you make it through that, then you've got like you get to the lair, and it's got like crazy bricks that come out of the wall and hit you in the face. And we never got too much beyond that. We'd be like 3 little lines of health, and we'd meet a Bobo, you know, those big muscle dudes, and they'd destroy us in about 2 hits, and that's as far as we got. It wasn't too much more of the game after that, but yeah, on a good day we get that far, you know. Another Tengen Carts. Super Sprint. This was again another arcade game. It's like single screen gameplay on a track overhead, you know, laid out, and you're driving around. Kind of like RC Pro AM. Sort of. It's fun though. Double Dribble. I don't think this one's that great, but I've got it. What do we got? Culture Brain, Kung Fu Heroes. Very cool art. This one's fun. Fun with 2 players as well. This one's a lot of fun. This is a cool summer game, especially. Oh, God. Okay. Star Tropics. My friend Douglas had this, and we played it a lot. It's got RPG aspects, and it's kind of a traditional beat 'em up of sorts, I guess. You've got like a yo-yo, and you're yo-yo-yoing some bad guys. Yo-yo, I got a yo-yo, yo. All right, it's cool. Yeah, there it is. And what else do we have here? The base is loaded too. Again, impressive graphics. Jellicoe games usually have some very nice looking graphics. Quite realistic for an NES game. And speaking of RC Pro AM, here's RC Pro AM. The beginning soundtrack is amazing. That intro soundtrack. That's kind of how it goes. It sounds way better than that, trust me. I can only do da-da-das, but yeah, it's cool. Over the head view, racer. And that's it for that one. How much time do we got? We got a little bit of time left. Yeah, just that tray had some good stuff in it. But you know, if you're collecting these days, and there's still some stuff that you can get fairly cheap, you know. A lot of people are saying, yeah, it's expensive, but you know, certain titles are expensive, of course. Yeah, you know, they've skyrocketed, but there's still a lot of stuff. There's a lot of games for the NES library that you can get for, you know, still $5, $10, you know. Are they good games? Some of them are. Some of them are pretty good, and some of them aren't. Yeah. Sometimes I just kind of like not knowing what the title is and giving it a shot and then figuring out if it sucks or it's good later. But yeah, it's still kind of the whole fun of it. And I mean, with Batman Returns, you know it's going to be good, you know. There we go. Let's get that back in the tray here. Be right back, guys. Getting out of camera for a second. There we go. Which one should I show you guys? Okay, Warriors 2. Which ones didn't I show you guys? I think I did this one. Yeah. We've got Goal. This label's a little torn. I got a better looking label game. Sometimes that happens a lot. There's a corner that over time the sticker gets unstickered and unravels a little bit. This one's actually a lot of fun. It's a cool soccer game. Target Renegade, made by Taito. I like this game. It's kind of like Double Dragon. Might even say it's a Double Dragon ripoff. And if you check this video of this game, the character is like ripped right from him. He looks exactly like Double Dragon. It's pretty cool. It's kind of crazy how they got away with that. It's the same sprites. Cool game though. Ninja Kid. This one's one of my newer pickups that I got a couple weeks back. Pretty cool game. RBI Baseball 3. The last of the RBI Baseball series for the Tengen. There's 3 of them. This one's awesome. I like it. I like all 3 of them. They're awesome. Elevator Action. This one's a lot of fun. Although I think I've got a reproduction cart, and it glitches out a lot, so I might have to pick up another copy. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this one. Here we got some manuals. What do we got here? There's the manual for Kung Fu. Should have these together. And the Immortal, which is cool. That's a big manual there, thick. It's thick. Rampage. This one's cool. Another arcade game brought to the NES. Did a pretty good job there. And here's another Turtles 2, the arcade game. A dog chewed this one. Look at this. Yeah. So I got one that's in really good condition after that. I wanted to get another one. It still works and everything, but yeah, some dog had fun with that one. Cabal. This one's excellent. I would say it's a must-have. Some ingenious gameplay, like a cover mechanic system in this. Yeah, it's really cool. Third-person, over-the-shoulder sort of shooter, and yeah, really intense. This game's awesome. Doesn't get talked about a lot, but this is one of my favorites. Castle Quest. Interesting game. It's hard. Kind of like a puzzle game as well. The Legend of Zelda. Not the best of condition. It's really badly scratched, actually. A lot of that gold is scratched off. I might get another copy. But at least I've got this one. I think I got it for pretty cheap. But still, not too bad. Shinobi. Tengen Shinobi. Really good game. Although, there's a one boss where it's like this big stack of statues and you've got to like press the nunchuck, or not nunchuck, the ninja stare button like crazy. You're just like, ugh, trying to defeat those stack of heads or whatever. And how are we doing? We're doing not too bad for time here. And Dungeon Magic. I think this is one of those first-person adventure games. I think I'm pretty sure. Not too bad. Sky Kid. The oh god, what is it? Not Happy Council Gamer. Somebody did a review of this that's really famous on the internet. I can't. AVGN. Yeah, that's it. They were playing this, and I wanted to play it. I wanted to have this in my collection. It just looked awesome and fun. So yeah, side-scrolling. This was an arcade game. Kind of a cute war game, if you could say that. This one I definitely got to get in one of those cases, because this one goes for a bit. Dragon Warrior 2, this one goes for a bit. I don't know why I don't have that in the case. Or, plastic case. Yeah. RPG, really good. At least it's in the slipcover for now, I guess. And I love these ones. These are kind of like Tengen carts, but they're not. They're those Quattro game collecting things. I used to play these a lot as a kid, too. This one's like the sports one. It's got soccer and some stuff. And this one's got, then again, 4 games in 1. God, where are these guys? I can't even see it. Treasure Island Dizzy and stuff like that. It's got Robin Hood. Very cool. I love these cards. Yeah, really, really neat. And then we've got, yeah, this is my better condition of Bubble Bobble. Really good condition. Awesome game. Nice arcade game too. I remember playing it at the arcade. I probably spieled about that game again in one of my other videos here, but and then we got Joust. This one's a lot of fun. You're on a bird and you're flying around, and there's other guys and they're on their birds, and that sounds really weird right there. But you're jousting and you're defeating guys up in the air and on ground too. But really creative game. Pro Wrestling. This game's a lot of fun. Jellicoe City Connection. This one's great too. Check this one out. Got some really cool animations in this. But you're that vehicle in the cover and you're hopping over other vehicles and stuff like that. It's cool. Defender of the Crown. Not too bad of a game. 8 Eyes. Gonna give another shout out to Corn Shack. I don't even think he's doing videos anymore, but I used to watch him all the time. And this is one of his favorite games. But shout out to Corn Shack. Check out the Corn Shack channel. A lot of fun. He's been doing it for years, like 10 plus years at least. He does great gameplay reviews and Let's Plays. Really good, really cool guy. Yeah, check him out. Shout out. Never thought I'd do a shout out, but I am. Corn Shack. Hopefully he goes back online here one of these days. Millen's Secret Castle. Oh God, I'm sure you can get somewhere in this game. I just haven't done that yet. Burn Fighter. This one's cool. We got Tag Team Wrestling. Again, another cool wrestling game on the NES. Mystery Quest. It's a mystery. There we go. Little mystery to be unfolded. Xenoid. I don't know. Again, some weird font there. Here we go. Here's a classic one I had as a kid. Bad Dudes. You beat a level at the end of every level. They do their pose, you know, with their big muscles, and they'd be like, I'm bad. I'm bad. Yeah, that was their whole thing. And the president gets kidnapped by ninjas. That's the story of the game. And it was a cool. I played it originally at the arcade, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, oh, it'd be sweet if this came out on the NES. And hey, it did. And I was like, right on. I want it for the NES. Commando. Very cool. Life Force by Konami. Excellent game. And the art on a lot of these, I just love that. God, I want a t-shirt of that. A couple minutes. All right, we got Star Force. Very cool game. We got the original, and the slipcover of Dragon Warrior. This game surprisingly doesn't go for a whole lot. So if you're looking for an RPG game to start on your collection, this might be the one. Very cool. If you like Final Fantasy, definitely like this one. And it's got some epic music. I'd almost say that it's better than Final Fantasy music. Might get some hate there. No, it's not. It's not. Final Fantasy is the best. Okay. Micro Machines. Getting one of these cool gold carts. It's pure gold. It's like 20 carats. No, I'm joking. I wish they had games like that. You know, carat gold. Yoshi. Cool little puzzle game. I think this is one of those games that came out of the last couple of releases on the NES, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's one of the last ones. And I love Fist of the North Star, so I had to get Fist of the North Star on the NES. There you go. It's epic. I love it. Their heads explode. It's great. Yeah. Check it out. Highly recommend that one if you're into anime and heads blowing up. City Hunter. Not too bad. And again, another arcade port. And, oh my god, I can't even, Zykarazadi? Zykarazadi, I don't know. There we go. This is like an Arabian fighting adventure game. And the last one is Galaga. I had a lot of fun with Galaga as a kid as well. It's got a soundtrack that will never leave my head, especially that, well, it doesn't have it just has that beginning soundtrack intro. With a lot of arcade games kind of did the same thing. They had this really super catchy, very short kind of music at the start, but oh my god. Yeah, it's awesome. That's how it goes. And here's another shout out to a movie, Grandma's Boy. Check it out if you like video games. And it's got this game in it in the beginning intro as well. Really cool movie. Underrated movie, comedy movie. I think it was made in like 2006, 2005 around, but it's one of Adam Sandler's productions. It's a really cool game. And that is it, my friends, for the video for today. It's been 2 weeks since I did a video, so I thought I'd do an extra long one. Extra long. Big. Super. When you're that big, they call you Mister. Yep. Shades look freaking awesome on this screen. Look at that. Whoa. Anyway, guys, yeah. I also had this crazy, it was like things, the virus is called like head, hands, and feet, and you got like those red dots everywhere. So I got that, and I you know, it's still, I think my face looks way better. But yeah, it took a couple of days to get that cleared up. And I wanted to do a video back then, but my face was like, yeah, I had all these dots everywhere. It looked like I had a crazy case of the acne. But yeah, it's all good now. All good in the hood. All right, see you guys later. And if you like my stuff, even if you don't like my stuff, you should subscribe. Be missing out on some cool stuff. And to everybody that subscribed, thank you. I'm at 10 subscribers. That's very cool. I'm just kind of doing these just for fun, and if I happen to get subscribers, that's cool too. So yeah, I love video games, and I just wanted to share it to people. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.